To 25 Sports Football Friday, our Week 8 game of the week is from the heart of Central Illinois Conference, the battle for the big school title, Tri-Valley at Eureka tonight. Let's head over to Eureka and check out the highlights of this game. Tri-Valley would strike first in the first quarter. Cole Klein will get the direct snap here, the quarterback, and he's going to rumble in, power right for a touchdown. It was 7-zip Tri-Valley. Eureka trying to make a comeback in the second half. They hit on a bomb. Austin Gerber to Andrew Zimmerman. Zimmerman makes the catch, makes one guy miss. Little stiff arm, and he is gone for the touchdown for Eureka, but a huge night for Cade Danko. Danko had a couple touchdowns. He had an interception. Great run here by Danko for the score. Tri-Valley is a conference champ for the fourth straight year. How about that, senior class? They win it 29-12. To Tremont now, where the Turks are taking the field for their game against El Paso Gridley. El Paso Gridley is getting better. They're young and talented. Young as in sophomore quarterback Owen Adams calling his own number and scoring right here on the quarterback keeper. Young as in sophomore Owen Adams to freshman Siobhan Maxon, and Maxon with a nice catch, and look at the yards after catch, yak until it's first and goal for number 3. That's going to set up a junior, Nolan Whitman, with a touchdown. I also think they have the youngest coach in the area, Tanner Benedict's team, the winner tonight, 48-zip. DMAC got a big win tonight at Clinton. All right, now to the Heart of Illinois small school title game. Undefeated state-ranked Leroy hosting undefeated state-ranked GCMS. Leroy ranked 3rd, GCMS 4th in the state. Huge crowd on hand at the Leroy Community Field to see Leroy and GCMS tonight. Bo Zalesnik, the quarterback for Leroy right here, is going to call his own number, fake the pitch, and then beautiful run by Zalesnik to the outside for terrific yards right there for number 19. Then it's going to be Bo Zalesnik throwing the ball to Kobe Brent, little play action fake, and the lefty throws the touchdown right there. Later, Kobe Brent's getting some great blocking from Aiden Moore and the rest of Leroy. What a huge win for Leroy tonight, 34-13. Leroy is 8-0. Now to Hancock Stadium for a normal U-High touchdown show. The Pioneers scoring early and often versus Springfield Southeast tonight. Let's check out Hancock Stadium and the highlights for tonight's game. Big night for quarterback Alec Weiland. Big year for Alec Weiland. He's going to find Carson Stevens right here for a huge gain on the little middle screen right there. Some nice blocking downfield and a great run by Carson Stevens. He's got so many weapons coming out of that wide receiver and backfield here. He's going to find Cade Cunningham for the touchdown. Weiland sets and throws, and Cade Cunningham's going to get to the corner and get to the house for a touchdown. Now Springfield Southeast is trying to pass. This pass is right on the money, but Chenzo Catone makes the interception, and he's going the other way. Pick 6. Normal U-High wins it 51-6. Bloomington Central Catholic up just 7-3 at halftime against Peru St. B, but they put together an impressive second half. Connor Rave right here. You got to love the Raves at Central Catholic. Connor with a terrific run. Then it's going to be quarterback Matthew Brady, the sophomore. He's going to find Owen Cohn for the touchdown. Central Catholic outscores them 21-zip in the second half to win it 28-3. Prairie Central on the road at state-ranked Monticello. Zach Bolin, the Hawks defense, coming up with a nice tackle right here, right at the line of scrimmage. Number 1 coming in there with a little authority, but Monticello is tough to beat anywhere, especially at home, and the Sages of Monticello are going to escape the pressure here, score a touchdown and win this game. Monticello a winner tonight. Big story tonight, Williamsville beat number 1 ranked Maroa Forsyth. That's from the Sangamo Conference. This is Sangamo action. Olympia taking on Pleasant Plains, and what a win tonight for Olympia. Cohen Alexander gets some great blocking from Cohen Maness and Kyle Gelner, and Alexander showing off the sprinter speed. Then it's Jimmy Lawler, the short touchdown run for the boys in blue right here. Lawler's in for a score. How about their quarterback Ian Tackett on the quarterback option? He's going to keep it as long as he can before pitching it to Caden Thomas. And somehow he got rid of that ball. Thomas, the touchdown. Olympia, great win for Coach Lyons and the boys. 51-14. Lincoln Trail, Prairieland powers Farmington and Elmwood Brimfield both on the road. Elmwood Brimfield 55-32 winners at A-Town. Farmington is in Lewistown to take on LBC tonight. Farmington playing with a backup quarterback tonight, Brody Evans. Lane Wheelwright's got a little injury, nothing serious apparently. Logan Utt with a terrific run right here by Utt right through the middle of the field there. Then it's going to be Utt behind the biggest guy on the field, Caden Mowen, for the touchdown for Farmington. Let's see if that other quarterback can throw, huh? We know Wheelwright can. Brody Evans can too. He finds Jack Gronwald, good guy to throw it to. Gronwald on the flanker screen, breaking tackles, navigating his way down the sidelines right by that cornfield into the end zone for a touchdown. Farmington is 8-0. They win at 47-6. Undefeated Princeville is undefeated no more. They lose tonight at Rushville. Noah Geiger with a nice run right here for Princeville. Quarterback Jake Williams, though, unable to get that big play offense going tonight. Williams here forced to run, picks up some good yards, but Rushville beats Princeville tonight. Rushville's the winner in this game, 34-21. The Prince's first loss of the year. Senior night in Wyoming for the Stark County Rebels. A great senior class, a bunch of winners right here, and they are winners tonight. Avery Fawcett of South Fulton takes the handoff, but Dylan Steelman, the quarterback, bringing the power on defense right there. Then on the 12-yard line, it's Nolan Orwig. What a great player he is. Orwig's going to barrel his way into the end zone. You're not stopping that guy, the bulldozer for 2. Later, it's going to be Orwig again, and he's going to score again. Stark County's a winner tonight, 48-14. How about them Rebels?